Hi Aiman, can you hear me clearly? Thank you for joining today. I really appreciate your help. So, for this assignment, I'll be asking you some questions about cultural stereotype, especially how Malaysian and Bangladeshi perceive each other. And also your experiences here in Malaysia. It also like a casual sharing, so no need to feel nervous. It will take around 30 to 45 minutes. Is it okay if I record this session for my assignment?
Your identity will be kept anonymous.
Alright. So that means I don't need to introduce myself lah kan?
Yes, no need.
Oh no, okay.
Okay.
Serious
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, maybe we can start with the simple introduction. Have you lived in Malaysia since birth?
Of course, I was born in Malaysia as well.
Okay. Since you live here since birth, can you tell me about your cultural background?
My cultural background, of course I was born in as a Malay race. Cultural background. What do you mean by cultural background?
Maybe about your Malay.
Cultural background as a Malay. Cultural background as a Malay, I think. Okay, as recently we have celebrated our Idul Fitri kan. So as a Malay culture, I celebrate the Idul Fitri as well as a Malay, and also lagi kalau Malay culture. Yeah, I play game like Tintin.
Okay, for the next question, what do you know about Bangladeshi culture?
Bangladeshi culture. I know a bit because I have friends from Bangladesh. I know that they have rich culture heritage, whereby they rich food. I know a lot of food from Bangladesh, but I don't know the names lah. But I don't know lah the food. Okay, so and clothing as well. They have Punjabi and sari, and also my friend says that Bangladeshi culture is strong connections to family and community. Yeah.
Oh, okay. How will you describe Bangladeshi people in terms of behavior, values, or lifestyle?
From my observation, Bangladeshi people are very hardworking and resilient. I know everyone can see that hardworking Bangladeshi, how hardworking Bangladeshis are. Many of them come to Malaysia to work and support their family back home. And also, if we can see in this university, a lot of foreigners from Bangladesh. So I could say they are very hardworking. And I also see them as a respectful and community oriented. Yeah.
Wow, okay. I'm curious about where these ideas come from. Is it because of what you see on social media, stories from friends, or personal interaction?
I think it's a personal interaction. This is my from personal experience, because I have a classmates and also I have a group mates assignment during my first year with Bangladeshi, and I observe and also I ask them certain Bangladeshi culture, and also I observe their attitudes and lifestyle, values and behavior about them lah.
Oh, so you have a lot of Bangladeshi.
Yes.
Bangladesh, okay.
I have a lot of interaction with them as well.
So you know about their culture also lah.
Yeah, but not too much, but I know certain.
Okay, thank you. For the next question, are there any common stereotype in Malaysia about Bangladeshi people?
Stereotype about Bangladeshi. I think it's very sensitive, but I would say common stereotype in Malaysia towards Bangladeshi people is we always heard about low skill jobs or assuming they are less educated, because normally Bangladeshi people will work in sector like construction sector. Yes, construction sector. So that's mean they think that Bangladeshi people always work in a very lower economic background. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and one more thing. Some people are stereotype them based on language barrier. They think it's very difficult to talk with Bangladeshi people because of their slang. It's either English or Malay. We can't really understand what they want to say or deliver to us. Yeah, that's also the stereotype in Malaysia.
Because of their what?
Language barriers and economic
Yeah.
background. Question. Okay, sama.
Do you think these stereotypes are accurate or misleading, and why?
Okay, I think about the language barriers, I'm agree because sometimes I didn't understand what they talk about lah. But one misleading because they oversimplify a very diverse group of people, while some may work in labor sector. Yes. Construction sector, the same. It doesn't define their intelligence, value, or potential. We just see them what we just see at the surface level. But there are also many Bangladeshi students and professionals who don't fit these stereotypes at all. As my friend from Bangladesh, they are very performance in their academics. So I think the stereotype Bangladeshi is lower ataupun low educated is wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I also think of that because I have one of my classmates. I think he really,
passionate kan? They're really passionate in their study, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Do you think Malaysians sometimes judge Bangladeshi culture unfairly?
I think not sometimes. It's quite corrupt, frequent. I think sometimes Malaysian may judge Bangladeshi culture unfairly, mainly due to lack of exposure and understanding, whereby they don't have personal interaction or direct interaction with the Bangladeshi people. When people don't interact directly, I think they rely on stereotype or what they just read or listen at social media. How the media portray the Bangladeshi can lead to the unfair assumption lah, sometimes.
Okay. I'm gonna pass this question to Iman Ajiha.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So the next question is, how do you think the way Bangladeshis are portrayed in local media, such as news reports about migrant workers or in films or social media? So it shapes perception in Malaysia, right? So what do you think?
I think the portrayal of Bangladeshis in local media plays an important role, big role in shaping public opinion, especially for people who don't have direct interaction, as I said just now, with them. And often the media focuses on certain narrative, especially TikTok. Like in the comment section, sometimes they said about the Bangladeshi, like Bangladeshi is always work in a labor sector or isolated negative incident, which can create one-side image. social media can also what's that word? Amplify this portrayal quickly, sometimes without proper context. They just throw what they want to say, but they don't give a proper context for that. So people are just assume. No, people just take their statement directly, and as a result, people may form a judgment based on limited or biased information rather than they have their own real experiences.
So what do you think that happens?
Again, sorry.
What do you think that happened?
Why do you think? Wait, what?
Why?
Why ke? I think it happens because of Bangladeshi people, I mean Malaysian people have a limitation to directly interact or talk with the Bangladeshi because the language barrier. I think many of us don't like language barriers because we have to put high effort to understand or to interact or to analyze their words. Do you have macam I had an experience talk with them. I think it's very lazy. It's very lazy to understand what they say. So sometimes I just throw people just throw the judgment because they do not want to interact with the Bangladeshi, and they just heard from people that the Bangladeshi people is in a certain way, so they just throw their opinions in social media.
Oh, you see that you have interact with them, right? So
Yeah.
how often do you interact with Bangladesh individuals in your daily life, such as or at convenience stores or anywhere? And
Okay. Frequent, maybe 4 times a week, whereby I have my classmate and group mate Bangladeshi, so I interact with them frequently, and also they always text me on WhatsApp, so I think it's very frequent lah. I mean, face to face and also in online setting.
Guys, we have stereotypes, right? So have these interactions with the Bangladeshis changed your initial perception of them and you?
I think in my daily life, especially at university, I do interact with them every day, kan? So this interaction has definitely changed my initial perceptions, but not for the language barrier, because I think they are literally have a language barrier. I mean, I didn't understand what they talk, and I think they don't understand what I talk about as well. So before this, most of what I knew came from media lah. Of course, I read on comment section and general insight views lah. My friends talk to me about the Bangladeshi, but after meeting them personally, I realized they are just like anyone else. They are very friendly, and I said just now they are very hardworking and easy to connect with. I think it's really interesting to talk with them because they are very talkative as well. But the most challenges ataupun obstacles to interact with them because of I didn't understand their slang only.
The slang is the problem.
Yeah, because of this daily interaction, I think I improve my understanding towards their slang lah. And it helped me see beyond stereotype and understand them on a more personal level. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So, next question is what aspects of Bangladeshi culture, such as their traditional food or their clothing, their celebration, do you think that do you have any idea of their celebration?
Their celebration, I just know about Eid celebration, same as Malaysia, but about the overlook and undervalue traditions yang we overlook in Malaysia. Apa nama event tu? Pohela Boishah. I heard about that. They said that that celebration is like Raya as well, but I didn't know in deeper level. Okay, but the culture that I think is undervalued is their kurta. I have one friend named Rahman. I'm really excited and macam can't wait to see his clothes every day in class because walaupun dia macam his clothes is like bright color orange. They are very brave to play with color lah. So I'm really interesting the culture that they bring. They wear kurta to go to the class every day. It's very style, you know. You should see
It's very style than a normal Malay person, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I will bring him to you guys lah later.
Okay. Is there any in the kurta? Is there any apa nanti dia bentuk dia punya shape of the
sometimes we just see plain kurta, right? But on his clothes I can see a lot of design, a lot of corak. Sometimes it have flowers as well, and you know stripe kemeja.
Oh, okay. Stripe.
They have also a stripe kurta.
Oh, that's interesting.
One set.
You know
You should see by yourself.
their okay, we should try. Do you know any traditional food? Their traditional food, maybe, or what they usually eat?
Not really. I don't know their traditional food because they don't even bring me to eat their food.
Okay.
Yes. So for food, I don't know sangat.
Okay. So next question. Do you think there are enough opportunities in Malaysia for meaningful cultural exchange between Malaysian and the Bangladeshi community? Such as, I can give examples, such as university programs, community events, or cultural festival, where both groups can interact and learn from one another.
Faham? Okay. I think there are some platforms for them, but they are not widely spread about their community. Okay, I don't want to look for lah. I just see in IUM community, which is IUM is Malaysian as well kan, as in Malaysia. So in IUM we don't have. Do you have heard about any Bangladeshi society or what in IUM?
Oh, I don't know about that. Is there any?
Yes, because me as well, I don't know any Bangladeshi society in IUM. So that's mean in Malaysia there are not enough platform or event in Malaysia, especially IUM, that allow for a genuine cultural exchange between Malaysian and Bangladeshi community. So that's mean we don't have a direct interaction with them because we can see what they want to promote. That's why I don't know what's their food, because in IUM as well we don't have any Bangladesh festival to promote their culture. So I believe when we have more events like this or cultural festival, community program, could help create better understanding and stronger connection between us and them as Malaysian and Bangladesh.
Okay. Good explanation.
Thank you.
Just now, we interviewed one of our international students from Bangladesh.
Okay.
It's about statistics that he heard from his friend, and they said about Malaysian people is typical of lazy and not punctual. What your perception about this stereotype?
Berani. Tapi, okay, about that statement, Malaysian are lazy and Malaysian is lazy and
Not punctual. Like always,
punctual.
you always see, but still take shower.
and I think I do agree with that statement. Malaysia is lazy. It's even spoke by Tun Dr. Mahathir kan. Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad said that Malay is lazy. So I think Malay is lazy is a macam valid statement. And also Malay is not punctual is a macam big valid statement. I strongly agree with the not punctual that one because we have the kita panggil janji Melayu.
Betul.
Yes.
Yeah, janji Melayu.
Janji.
And Melayu is a very kuat sidai punya culture. So when we say that we want to out at 3 p.m. but 4 p.m. baru nak mandi macam tu. So I do agree with that statement. Malay is lazy and not punctual. Kat mana dia dengar perception tu tapi tak apalah.
Okay. How do you think Malaysian attitude toward Bangladeshi migrants will change in the future?
How? I think the most important thing, people should have a direct interaction with them, even they have a very language barrier. But the Malaysian has put high efforts to understand others' culture and also background as well. So I think as a Malaysian, we have to be very respectful, have a very respect value in ourselves before we say about other culture. So in short, I could say we learn and put high effort to know about the Bangladeshi culture and be respectful when we interact, or to break the stereotype about Bangladeshi.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. For the next question, what similarity exists between Malaysian and Bangladeshi culture values?
Kasih values culture value that shared by Malay and Bangladeshi. I think majority of Malaysian and also Bangladeshi are Muslim. So the background that we share because of Idul Fitri and Idul Adha punya culture, we celebrate it annually. As I heard from my friends lah, they also go visit house by house that we shared. They go to prayer Idul Fitri as well. And also, I think one food culture that we share is curry. Yes, that curry.
I think it's true.
And nasi biryani, I think from them as well. So that is one culture that we share and similarity. And also, maybe we are civilized punya negara. I mean, not civilized. Apa kita panggil? Negara yang dijajah.
Okay.
Itulah. Itu je yang I know about similarities. But I think we also wear kurta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We also wear kurta, which is we share the same values. Nowadays, kurta pun has a significant orang kata meaning in our society, whereby we also look forward. I mean, not we lah. I as a man also look forward to wear kurta during my Hari Raya. Yeah.
But their kurta like different from us or from their
Differ.
They have their unique style.
I differ. We just wear a plain kurta, but they have a lot of. Ya Allah, kalau how can I show to you guys? Later. Okay.
Okay.
This kurta very bright. Takut.
We just talk about similarities about between Malaysia and Bangladeshi culture, right? So, what different that stand out as?
Sorry, again?
What difference stand out the most between us? Maybe for their
I
culture.
think Malaysia is more multicultural, whereby we have a lot of races. We have Malays, Chinese, Indians, and also we have a lot of races living together in Malaysia lah. Whereby Bangladesh is more homogeneous, which is majority of them is apa nama dia orang Bengali. Yes, Bengali race only. And also the different that, of course lah, about the language. We use a Malay and they also use a Bengali punya language. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
I mean, the major difference lah, yeah, I could see.
Okay, I want to add. Okay, so they have stereotypes to us like about the janji Melayu, the lazy, what else like. So what do you think could help? What your opinion to help to create more positive perception among Bangladeshi about that?
The Malaysian people should change. They should change themselves. We should change ourselves. The way we promise about our please be punctual. Please. Okay. Please be punctual, because I think it's a good start to be punctual, because you know what, that time is very expensive. Expensive. Even 1 minute we can do many things. I don't like people take my time. I'm really mad. So people should change. The way they change is they should increase their sense of urgency, whereby they think everything should be fast, and also I think the most important is they have to appreciate the time. Yeah.
Okay. So we should change ourselves, right? Yes,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
For the next question,
Mm-hmm.
what role should in reducing cultural bias
What role?
should education play in reducing cultural bias?
What role education system? I think in education system, they must have something. I mean, they should encourage Malaysian and also Bangladeshi people together, whereby, as I said just now, we have to do a big festival about Bangladesh or any culture in I mean, especially IIUM lah, because IIUM is also included in education system, right? So they must do a festival about the culture to make Malaysian understand about other, or each of them because in IIUM we have a lot of cultures here. We have a lot of foreigners from diverse countries as well.
Yeah.
So first, doing a festival is a good thing to promote all cultures that have in the world, have in world, because we have a lot. And also education must play an important role to standardize the co-curriculum academic standard about promoting other culture. Maybe they can, even in IIM we have many unique core subjects, but also maybe because of we international name university, maybe they should add one more subject that learn about international culture. Maybe I think intercultural communication should be a compulsory subject for students to learn about others cultures in world.
I also think about that.
Yeah, because now especially in Department of Communication we have intercultural communication subject, and I think it's a good exposure. And I have taken the intercultural 2 semesters back, and a lot of takeaways that I use and apply in my life before I interact with any foreigner yang different culture from us. Yeah, so I think intercultural communication subject should be a compulsory subject for us, because we international university.
Yeah, you should know about other culture also.
Yeah, how to interact with foreigner in a very manners and proper way lah. It's very difficult.
For the next question, by this experience, what do you think can be done for get mutual understanding between each other?
Mutual understanding between Bangladeshi and Malaysian.
Yes.
How ke what?
What?
Okay, what?
I think mutual understanding is individual effort to make they understand about the culture, especially when Malaysian want to understand about the Bangladesh, because we are living in a digital media punya era kan, so we can access all the information about the culture everywhere. But the most important thing is how we apply all the things that we read in social media or in media in our daily life. So I could say that encourage open and respectful communication. As I said, general respect is very important, and when we interact Malaysian in Bangladesh and Bangladeshi, because I think misunderstanding often come from stereotype and lack of interaction lah.
Yes, and also the media.
Yes, betul. So improve media representation lah. Encourage maybe fair and balanced portrayal of Bangladeshis in Malaysian, but it's through the media lah. It is going too fast. So, and the most important thing is, as I said, again, IUM should play an important role to run awareness about Bangladeshi people, to make Malaysian people really understand about Bangladeshi.
Okay. I want to add some question. Okay, for the last question, do you think empathy increases when people have direct interaction rather than second-hand information?
Obviously, because direct interaction, you can also observe their, non-verbal messages, and also they can talk a lot what they do, the meaning behind of their culture, or maybe what they do so we can increase our understanding and also empathy about them. Because second-hand experience, we just know, we just read, we just listen without any cross-check or fact-check about the culture. So yes, in short, direct interaction can improve your understanding and also your communication skills with manners among Malaysia and Bangladesh.
Yeah, because sometimes second-hand information is like,
Sometimes we just listen that macam rumors kan.
yeah.
It's not at all.
Okay. Any question?
No education. How about
No.
Okay. So we end our. Thank you, Aiman, for joining us today.
Right.
Thank you, though.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.